Hi, my name's Barry and welcome to this game of Marvel Champions. I am going to do a speed run with Thor Aggression through the Rise of the Red Skull campaign. So we're kicking it off with Crossbones, attack on Mount Athena scenario and all the necessary cards as stated in the campaign book. Let's give this a shuffle. So attack on Mount Athena, when revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. So this is our deck. We have Exosuit, so that gives him +1 to both his stats of scheme and attack, and I can discard a energy, mental and physical resource, and that will discard this Exosuit. So 12 health for Crossbones, 14 health for me, and 5 cards in hand. This is my turn tracker, so we will keep it. It is on turn 1. So Hulk, Mean Squint, Strength, God of Thunder. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to keep that. Right. Yeah, let's keep that. Should be on this side. So we'll start. Let's do the worthy. Let's get Mjolnir out. Okay. Righty. We haven't paid for that yet. Right, so let's do 2 resources to play God of Thunder. Let's use God of Thunder to get Mjolnir down. Then let's use Strength to get Hulk down. We will then... we should have flipped over to do that. So, sorry about that. Okay, so let's attack for 3. Let's get him down to 9. Then let's attack with Hulk. Get him down to 6, flip the card, let's see what we get. We get a physical, so another 2 damage, so he goes down to 4. Okay, right. Let's draw up 4 cards. This time we get uppercut, counterattack, energy and combat training. Crossbones, so he is going to scheme for 1, then he's going to attack. I'm not going to defend. So 1 damage, down to 13. Then we get our encounter card of Hydra Flame Trooper. Force response: after Hydra Flame Trooper makes an undefended attack against you, discard a support card you control. I then get my have at the response after you engage a minion, draw 2 cards. Okie dokie. So I picked up Power of Aggression and Defenders of the 9 Realms. Okay, right. Turn 2. Let's attack with Hulk. So he's going to attack for 3. Should we do that? Let's not do that. Let us do Defenders of the 9 Realm. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Put that minion into play, engage with you, remove 3 threat. 1, 2, oh, what am I doing? Hydra Jet Trooper. So it's a different phase, so I get to draw 2 cards. Remove that threat. He gets Quick Strike, 3 damage. Okie doke. Right. So I've got Hammer Throw and Asgard. Deal 8 damage. Right, okay, so let us do energy for a combat training. Let us attack for 4. So we will knock out Crossbones 1. There we go. So he's gone. So we need to get Crossbones Machine Gun. So Crossbones Machine Gun is going to come out with 2 ammo counters to player with a force response. When Crossbones attacks you, remove 1 ammo counter from this card and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on the discarded card. Okay, right. Handy Shadows of the Past come out. Okay. Right, so 14 health. Let's attack with Hulk. 3 damage, down to 11. Discard the top card of our deck. We get 1. Oh, sorry, we get an energy, so deal 1 damage to each character. Blink, blink. Hulk takes another one there. I go down to 9. He goes down to 10. Right, okay. That should have 2 arrow counters on there. Okie dokie, so 10. So we're going to spend 3 resources to do hammer throw. Let's put hammer back in our hand. And then we are going to exhaust Mjolnir, deal 8 damage to an enemy and return Mjolnir to your hand. This attack gains overkill. We are going to get him down to 2. And then we're going to spend God of Thunder to get counter-attack out. And we'll keep Mjolnir in the hand. We will stay as we are. So 1 on there. Oh, hang on. Let's ready up. Draw our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got Mjolnir, Lightning Strike, Hammer Throw, and Mean Swing. That's what we've got for this round. So we've put 1 on the scenario. Crossbones will attack. So let's take that off. Let's do this. So he does 1 indirect damage. Let's put that on Hulk. Crossbones will attack for 3 plus this. So 4 damage. So I go down to 5 and I will spend counter-attack. After you take damage from an enemy attack, discard counter-attack, deal an equal amount of damage to that enemy. So I do 5 back. So that knocks out Crossbones. I will take 1 attack there and 2 attack from here. So that puts me down to 2. Okay, but that is it. Crossbones was defeated in his own turn. So we did it in 2 turns. I gain a card, which I will take Tactical Scanner. So that gives me, I can discard this card, remove it from the campaign log and draw 5 cards. Okay, so that was Crossbones done. Let's set up and go for Absorbing Man. Okay, so welcome back. So Absorbing Man's ready to go. So I've got Thor Aggression, I've got my Tactical Scanner. Absorbing Man gains the trait of each environment in play. We've got the None Shall Pass scenario. We have the encounter cards in there, so it's Absorbing Man cards, Hydra Patrol, Exosuit standard cards, and my obligation. And for the None Shall Pass main scheme, we've got to discard cards from the encounter deck until an environment is discarded, put that card into play and shuffle the encounter deck. So there we go, stone. Right, so he's got stone. Put this card into play and shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Right. So Rocky Outcrop, after Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack, he heals for 1 damage. 2 if there are 5 or more delay counters on here. Okay, so that's that bit. So None Shall Pass, after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 delay counter here. When an environment enters play, discard each other environment card in play. Okay, right, so Odin, Sun, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one could be quite a sticky one because he's got 14 health. We finished last game on 2 turns. So 2 Mean Swings, God of Thunder, and a Power of Aggression. So that's pretty cool. So that's going to power that, that'll power that. So I just need Mjolnir. Right, cool, I'll keep that. So let's find Mjolnir. There it is. Righty. Okay, so what am I doing at the minute? So that will be 6, 9 damage. Right, let's pop the scanner. Let's draw another 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So combat training, skilled strike, energy, piercing strike, another skilled strike. Okay, right, so okay, righty, that can pay for that. So we've got all of our main swings, let's put all them in. Can I pay for everything else? So power of aggression, Mjolnir. So the only thing I can't pay for is a piercing strike. Doesn't seem too bad, does it? I'm going to be 1 short. No, okay, right. So that can pay for that. Right, okay. I think we're actually good, actually. Right, okay. So that pays for that. That pays for that. That pays for that. No. God of Thunder pays for that. Okay, right. Oh man, we're golden. Okay, sweet. Right, let's flip over. Okay, so strength will pay for God of Thunder. God of Thunder will pay for Mjolnir. Energy will pay for combat training. Right, so I am doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus another 6, so that's 14 damage. Nice. Okay, so let's do that. So attack for 4, 7, 10, 12, 14. So that knocks out Absorbing Man 1. Oh, God, man, that is just crazy. Righty, okie dokie. So that's that bit. So Absorbing Man 2 comes into play with 15 health. I'm not going to be doing that again, am I? Right, so 15 health. And we've got to find Super Absorbing Power. Super Absorbing Power, so he has Ice, Metal, Stone and Wood traits. That is my turn 3. Let's not forget that because that's important. We've not finished, so we're going to do Power of Aggression to play Piercing Strike for another 3, so he goes down to 12. Okay, right, it's ready up. Let's draw 4 cards. So we have got God of Thunder, Lightning Strike, Uppercut and Piercing Strike. That is our hand for next turn. Okay, so that should have started with 2 on there. So let's give that 2 and then gets another 1 now. Absorbing Man is going to attack. That's his counter for 2. So I'm not going to defend, so he's going to heal 1. 3 damage. So I am down to 11. He heals 1, so he goes up to 13. Then we get this card, Hydra Soldier. So he's got guard. I get to draw 2 cards though. Whoop. So I've now got Power of Aggression, Haymaker, Piercing Strike, Uppercut, Lightning Strike and God of Thunder. Righty, so how many lightnings have we got? We have 2, so that'll only do, that does 2 to everything. No, I'm not going to do that. Right, well let's do these 2 resources to pay for a God of Thunder. I am on turn 4. So I've got to get rid of this chap. So let's do Thor to get rid of Hydra Soldier. That gives me a encounter card. So I've got 4 attack with these 3 cards, and then we will do Power of Aggression and Piercing Strike to do an uppercut for 5. So that puts him down to 8. 8. Duke. We need to do that. I wouldn't have been able to pay for the other card anyway, doesn't matter. Right, cool. Okie doke. Right. Let's flip over and draw 5. So Lightning Strike, Uppercut, Counter Attack, Piercing Strike, Hammer Throw. Okay, so 1 on the scenario, 1 delay token, then Absorbing Man will scheme for boost. If there are 5 more delay counters on the main scheme, take 1 indirect damage. There are not, so 2 more go on there. So we are up to 6. Okay, so another encounter card. So let's see what we get. Avalanche. Each player must choose to either spend a energy resource or take 2 indirect damage. I'll take 2 indirect damage, so it puts me down to 9. And then I get a Hydra Regular, so that's got Insight 1, so that goes on there. We then go up to turn 5, and let's go. So the only thing we need to do is we need to do a Hammer Throw. So we exhaust. Let's turn over first. So Hammer Throw, let's do 3 resources and a Piercing Strike. Let's throw that away to do 8 damage. Mjolnir comes back in my hand, but that knocks out Absorbing Man. So that's it. 2 delay tokens go into the final game against Red Skull. So let's put those on there. And I get another card which I will use basic attack upgrade. So then that puts me up to 15 hit points and a starting attack of 3. Okie dokie. So let's clear down, and then I will bring out Taskmaster. Right, so Taskmaster is all set up. We have force response on him. After a player changes to hero form, they discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. We have the Hunting Down Hero scenario, which has a force response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player in hero form must choose to either place 1 threat or take 1 damage. We also have Hydra Patrol out, so when that is defeated, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion, puts it into play, engage with them, shuffle the encounter deck. In the encounter deck itself, we've got the Taskmaster cards, Standard, Exosuit and Hydra Patrol, and My Obligation. Taskmaster is going to start on 12 health. I have 2 delay tokens and 15 health. Thanks to the basic upgrade card, which gives me +1 hit point, +1 attack. Odin's Son, he starts with 5 cards in hand, and I ended the last campaign mission on turn 5. So 5 cards in hand. Friends with the 9 realms, that can go, uppercuts can go. Okay, right. Righty, so we've got God of Thunder, Power of Aggression, 2 Power of Aggressions and a Mean Swing. Let's use my worthy ability to find my hammer, Mjolnir. Okay, right. So, can get that out. Right, so the Power of Aggressions will pay for God of Thunder. God of Thunder will pay for Mjolnir. Right, so what we will do is we will flip over. Of course, I will flip over before I play my hammer. And then we will attack for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that puts him down to 3. Ding. Okay. Ready up. 4 cards. So, Piercing Strike, Hammer Throw, Defenders of the Nine Realm, and Drop Kick. Taskmaster. Oh, I should have done his Force Response. 2 indirect damage puts me down to 13. Sorry. Alright, okay, so 1 threat there. Then I can either place 1 threat on the main scheme or take a damage. I'll take a damage. Then Taskmaster will attack for 2, 3. So I am now down to 9. And then an encounter card of Captured. Ooh, Captured by Hydra. So I've got to get those details, haven't I? Let's give these a shuffle. So that's the card that goes under there. I'm not going to bother with that though. Right, so my go. So that was turn 6. I'm now on turn 7. Okay, so we've got to do. So let's attack for 4. Let's knock him out. Get an encounter card, so when he's revealed we get an encounter card. It's got the same force response, so after a player changes to hero form they discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. I will do Hammer Throw, so I'll spend 3 icons, do Hammer Throw. He is on 16, he is now on 8. So I exhaust and put Mjolnir back to my hand. Hang on. Add a God of Thunder, and then I'll use the God of Thunder to put Mjolnir back in play. I will flip over and then ready up. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that, I just got to put 1 threat on, there we go. Then Taskmaster will scheme for 2, so that goes up to 5. Another encounter card, and we get Advance, so 2, 3, 4. Hydra Regular's got Insight. So 5, 6, 7, 10. 10 out of 12. So for this go, Piercing Strike, Skilled Strike, Haymaker, Lightning Strike, Strength. Let's flip over. Let's attack for 4 plus a Skilled Strike, which puts that up to 6, leaving him on 2. And then we will do Strength for a Haymaker and do another 3 damage, and that knocks out Taskmaster. We are on round 8. Okay, so Taskmaster's done. I didn't rescue anyone. Let's just see who was under here. It was Electra, but never mind. Electra, you are still a captive. Where did I put those other cards? I didn't put them in there, did I? No. Right, okay, so let me tidy up and we will get ready for Zola. Okay, so we are back with Zola set up. So Zola has got Retaliate 1. We have the Island of Dr. Zola out, which after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 test counter here. Then if there are 3 or more test counters here, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with the first player, and remove 3 test counters from this scheme. We also have Hydra Prison in play. So when revealed, each player searches their deck, discard pile and hand for a hero specific ally, and places it face down beneath this scheme. Place X threat on this scheme, where X is the total cost of all allies underneath it. Each player shuffles their deck. When defeated, remove this scheme from the game and return each ally beneath it to its owner's hand. Okay, so the only thing, other thing we need to do is we need to go and get an ultimate bio servant, stick tough on it. Okay, and that is the setup for Zola. So we've got what we've got in here. So we've got Zola cards standard under attack, obligation, and exosuit. Zola 1 is going to start on 12 health. I start on 15 health thanks to my basic attack upgrade that I got from the Absorbing Man game. I also have taken in 2 delay tokens. So we have done 8 turns so far. So this will be my turn 9. Let's give this a shuffle before we start. Okay. Righty, so we've got drop kick, skilled strike, hammer throw, piercing strike, and defenders of the 9 realms. Are we going to use all 3? We could use all 3. We could do that. Let's do that. Okay, so yep, we're going to go with this hand. Let's go get Mjolnir out. Okay. Okay. Righty. Right, so let's flip over. We'll do Defenders of the 9 Realms to play Mjolnir. Then we will attack for 4 and play. I'm going to play Dropkick, don't I? I'm not going to get the extra card. Let's use Hammer Throw to get Mjolnir out. Okay, that's what we were going to do. Right, then we will attack for 4. So he's down to 8. I take 1 through Retaliate. Then we will pay 3 resources to do a drop kick, to do another 4 points of damage. I take another 1 for Retaliate, and he's stunned. I get to draw a card, which is Strength. Okay. We will ready up. We'll keep that Strength card. Give ourselves another 3. What do we get? So we've got Haymaker, Hulk, Counter Attack, and Strength. Righty, so we have got 1 threat going on, 1 test counter. Zola goes to attack, but he is stunned, so that comes off. But this Bio Servant, sorry, does 1 damage to me, so I am down to 12. Let's get this, Shadows of the Past. So Loki goes into play. That comes out. Asgard, so we've got 2 more Asgard. So it's when revealed, place 1 additional threat here for each Asgard card in play. So I've got Mjolnir and I've got Thor himself. Let's put the others in the deck. Okay, so that's that. I get to draw 2 cards for the Have At Thee response. So that gives me Uppercut and Hammer Throw. And it is my go. Righty, so let's get a Hulk out. Use the strength to do that. So let's attack for 4. Let's knock Zola 1 out. I'll take 1 damage from retaliate. So we've got Zola 2, retaliate 1. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a test subject side scheme and reveal it. Test subject. When defeated, the first player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a minion and reveal that minion. It comes out with 2 threat per player. I'm on round 10 now. Okay, so attack with Hulk after we put him to 14. So Hulk will attack for 3, so he's down to 11. Hulk will take 1 damage for doing it, 1 damage for retaliate. Let's see this. It's a fist. It's a physical, so he goes down to 9. Then we will do 3 to do a hammer throw. So that does 8 damage, and Mjolnir comes back in my hand. I will flip over and ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I've got Mjolnir in my hand, and I've got uppercut, mean swing, Asgard, and Mjolnir. Righty, so 1 on there. On test subject, Zola will scheme. 2, 3. So that's 3. Loki will scheme, so that is done. So after resolving step 1, so that's exactly the same. So Mad Doctor is force response after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 step counter here. Then if there are 3 or more test counters here, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with the first player, remove 3 test counters. Each player searches the encounter deck. Okay, so I've got to get another minion and reveal it, put it into play. Oh, what am I doing? Shuffle the encounter deck. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and reveals it. Okay, so I'll just take off the top. Ultimate Bioservant. Running out of space, aren't I? Jesus. Tough counter. So they go back, shuffle. So we're still scheming. So Loki completed that. So 1 there, 1 there. So 2 on there. Starts with 1 anyway. Then another 2. Then we've got an encounter card, an acceleration token. Let's not forget that. That would have completed the first one. Doink. Right. Okie dokie. Right. Okay. So just this. Zola's mutate. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a tech attachment is discarded. So tech attachment. Is that a tech attachment? No. Oh my god, come on. Tech attachment. So, right, attach the minion with the most remaining hit points without another copy of neurological implants attached to it. If you cannot, this card game Surge. He gets +2 hit points, so he is on 7 hit points. Right, okay, mine. None of them have got guard, have they? So no, that's fine. Righty, so my go. So we will flip and we will attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. And we might as well go over the top for another 6. So we'll attack for 10. That knocks out Zola 2. Okie dokie, and we were on turn 11. 11 turns so far. So I didn't rescue Lady Sif. So I haven't got her for when I face Red Skull. And that's it. So let's clear down, and then we will do the final game. So bear with me. Okay, so Red Skull set up. So we've got Red Skull 1 in play. He gets +1 attack for each side scheme in play. So we've got one side scheme at the minute. We've got the Rise of the Red Skull main scheme, which is after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. The Red House side scheme says that Red Skull cannot take damage, but it has an interrupt. When a character thwarts this side scheme, they may use their attack instead of their thwart. So my attack will be 3, so that is the first thing that's going to be cleared. I have a separate side scheme deck, so let's give that a shuffle. I've put the sleeper aside, because if I get the sleeper side scheme, that dude's coming out. Let's do that. This is the encounter deck, so Red Skull cards, Hydra Assault, Hydra Patrol, standard cards, Exo Suit, Obligation. That's about it. I've got 15 health thanks to my basic attack upgrade that I got against Absorbing Man. 2 delay tokens, so that translates into 2 threat starting on there. Okie dokie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have taken 11 turns so far, so this is 12th turn. Right, so should keep that, keep that, keep that. Ditch those. 2 more. Okay, so I've got combat training, Defenders of the 9 realm. These are the 3 cards that I really want to play: Spider Girl, Strength, and Mean Swing. So let's do worthy. Let's get our Mjolnir out. So I haven't got Lady Sif in my deck because she was captured by Zola, so she can't go forward into this game. Okay, let's flip over. Righty, so I could just play combat training instead of Spider Girl and have 5 attack, couldn't I? Or Spider Girl gives, that's right, go for Spider Girl, why not? Righty, so let's play 1 to get Mjolnir in. Let's move those over there so you can see my discard pile. Let's attack then, so 2, 3, 4. Let's exhaust that. 5, 6, 7. So that puts him down to 5. No, we can't do that, can we? Being a Wally. 12. Let's not do that. Let's thwart first to get rid of Red House. That's what we will do. Because otherwise Red Skull doesn't take any damage. So let's get rid of Red Skull. Let's put that over there for the time being. Okay, right. So that changes things a bit. So we will do Strength to get Spider Girl out. Spider Girl will do 2 damage. Let's get him down to 10 at least. She'll take 1 damage in return. We'll keep those ones. We'll get rid of combat training. We don't need that, but we will definitely keep Mean Swing. Okie dokie, so 4 cards: Mean Swing, Yarnborn, Counter Attack and Energy. We get 1 on the scenario, then we flip this and we get sent to the past. So this is when defeated, each player chooses up to 3 cards in their discard pile and shuffles them into the deck. It comes out with an acceleration token, so let's put it there to remind me. Red Skull will attack, so it is 1, because he gets +1 attack for each side scheme, so 1 plus this does 3 damage. So I am down to 12, and then a card. Each Hydra minion engaged with the hero makes an attack against the hero. So there we go. Hydra minion. Each player who was not attacked this way searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion. Okay, so and then shuffle the deck. So we'll just take from the top. Hydra Flame Trooper. There we go. We'll give this a shuffle. Righty, I can draw 2 cards though, so I get Uppercut and Defenders of the Nine Realm. It is my go, so turn 13. Okay. Righty. So Spider Girl is going to defend against Hydra Flame Soldier, because if I don't defend, I'm going to discard a support. So what we will do is, that should have 3 on it. Right, so Thor will attack for 4. We will do Mean Swing. So we will attack for 7, putting him down to 3. Do that. Okay, let's not do that yet. Let's go back a bit. So he was on 10. Because we want to play something before that, don't we? We're being silly. Right. Okay, let's... can I play that? Yeah, let's do that. I was going to play Yarnborn, but I've got no way to play the response. So what I'll do is I'll use Yarnborn instead to put counter attack out, and then do the same. So exhaust, Mean Swing, puts him down to 3. Wasting stuff there, aren't I? Then I will do 3 resources to pay for Uppercut. That will knock him out. Gets rid of Red Skull 1. Red Skull 2. I need an encounter card. And he goes up to 16. Okie dokie. So let's ready up and draw. 4 cards. What do I get? So I get Drop Kick, Piercing Strike, Power of Aggression, and another counter attack. So 1 threat on here. Another one of these. So we now get Prison Camps. Hang on, it's 2 because I've got an acceleration token. That comes out with 3. Another acceleration token. Red Skull will attack for 1, 2, 3. I will take this, so 5 damage. So I am down to 7. I will pop my counter attack, so I do 5 damage. So he's down to 11. Flame Trooper will attack. I will defend with a Spider Girl. So she goes. Then get another encounter card. Let's see what we get. So we get Red Skull's right hook, so he's now got Retaliate, and we've got an advance, so 3 plus this, 3. So that's going to complete that one. So we have, what do we have on here? Reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. So we've now got Hydra Reinforcements, that comes out with 2. That comes out with 1. Okay, righty, so things are getting a bit tense. Okay. Okie dokie, so I put those on, that came out as a encounter card. Right, jolly good. Okie dokie, so I will attack for 4. That puts him down to 7. I take 1 through retaliate. I will then play 3 resources. All the wild will count as a physical to play drop kick. So I deal another 4 damage. So he goes down to 3. I stun him. I draw a card. And I take 1. So I've got lightning strike. He's stunned. Yep, cool. Righty, so let's ready up. I will draw 4. That was turn 14. Okay, so Power of Aggression, Hammer Throw for Asgard and Piercing Strike. So we have 1, 2, 3 going on there, so that makes that 4. Red Skull is stunned, so he won't attack, but Hydra Flame Trooper will. Piercing Strike, 3 damage. So I won't defend. So he's down to 4. Basic attack upgrade can go. So I go down to 3. Then we get this card, which is Master Strategist. So we get another bonus card, another boost card. And then we get Hydro Exo Soldier with Toughness. Oh, let's move Sleeper out the way. Okay, so turn 15. Turn 15, he's got 3 health left. There's no guard, so I will attack for 3. That knocks Red Skull out. I finish on 2 health, and that is the end of the Red Skull campaign. 15 turns with Thor aggression. So I hope I have played everything correct there. So let's clear down and then I'll show you the deck that I used. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, so this is the deck I used. So Thor with all his compulsory cards. We've got Strength, an Energy, a Haymaker, a Yarnborn, Combat Training, a Spider Girl, a Hulk. Then we've got 2 Power of Aggression, we've got 3 Skilled Strikes, we've got 3 Mean Swings, 2 Counter Attacks, 3 Piercing Strikes, 3 Uppercuts and 2 Drop Kicks. The majority of the deck is all made up with physical and energy resources. There's a couple of mental ones in the compulsory cards, but essentially you should be drawing for Hulk, either dealing 2 damage to an enemy or deal 1 damage to each character. So it's very rare that you actually discard Hulk. I've got 2 drop kicks in there, simply because it has the ability to stun and you get to draw a card. I didn't take 3 because there are some turns when you don't actually get all physical resources. So taking the uppercut as 3 cards was actually a better option to deal with the extra damage over the randomness of hoping that you get 3 physical resources to spend. Piercing strikes to basically get rid of tough if they ever pop up. Counter attack, as you saw in the game, one of them actually won me the game. I think that was against Crossbones. Mean swings and skilled strikes just to up his attack value. Power of aggression really to fuel the higher cost cards. I was looking for more, with regards to Haymaker, I was looking for more damage cards, and I was one card short, so I put Haymaker in. But the deck works quite well, so give it a go. Speedruns seem to be quite popular at the minute. So I did one with Hulk, and now I've done this one with Thor. So hope you enjoyed it. So like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.